I'm going to be starting this video here right now. I woke up this morning and I just remembered that today in fact is March 22nd, which 20 years ago to the day was the release date of the very first Resident Evil game in '96. So, being that it is now officially, we have begun the 20th anniversary of Resident Evil, I decided Resident Evil Remake, the best version, the HD remaster on the PS4 here. So what I'm going to do is I'm probably just going to play through the whole game. I don't know if in this single session or if I'm just going to stop in the middle and come back tomorrow or some other time, but yeah, for now we're just going to go ahead and load a cleared file and be on our way to starting a new game. So this is how I play every time. I'm really proficient at this game by this point. Can get through it fairly quickly. I'm not like an amazing speed runner or anything like that. But I typically play on normal, and I always go for Jill. She's my favorite character in the entire franchise, really. And just for shits and gigs, let's go for her Resident Evil 3 casual outfit. So, I'm not going to be like skipping a bunch of cutscenes or anything like that, because whenever I play this game, I like to just go through the whole game. You know what I mean?
Alpha team is flying around the
but anyway, hopefully you can hear me fairly well over the game audio. But I'm sure there's actually probably some settings for that. I couldn't find any before I started doing this, but I did do a test recording late last night, and it came out okay.
Bizarre murder cases have
But anyway, I've always loved this game so much. It is my favorite Resident Evil game by far. This version in particular, just because it's such a well-made remaster with the new textures, the models, what they're able to do with them, just the control. They got the new controls, which is nice. Of course, the tank controls are really what you should probably use for the game. I mean, that's what I'd typically say for this style of game. This is what it was built for, you know? I mean, there are moments where if you use the new control layout, the alternative, like, movement controls, you'll just find yourself not facing the right way or anything, which can get you killed very easily because, again, it was meant for the tank controls because of the sudden camera angle movements and whatnot. But anyway, yeah, so we're gonna be playing this game. I really, really love it. Again, I gotta reiterate, my favorite Resident Evil game. Second being probably Resident Evil 3. I really, really like that one as well. And the thing is, too, I don't know if whoever's watching may have noticed, but they finally updated the Biohazard 20th anniversary webpage that I've been, you know, perusing every so often, seeing if they got anything else updated on there. And today, of course, they updated it for obvious reasons. And along with a little blurb of, you know, talking about the history of it and the various videos that they have uploaded of various production staff talking about memories of the game and whatnot, and the franchise. They also put up like an official 20th anniversary picture collage type thing with a bunch of different characters and enemies. And it was really cool, and what stood out to me was that right in the forefront, you know, spotlight right in the center, was Jill in her Resident Evil 3 casual outfit, you know, that we're going to be playing as. And that struck me as interesting, because especially for the fact that it looked like a new render to me. I've never seen this render of Jill before, ever, except for this poster. And most of the others I've seen, you know, for other games, like Darkside Chronicles Claire, or Umbrella Chronicles Wesker, that was on the front cover of the game, whatever. But, Chris, this way. But, this, I could be wrong, but I've never seen this render ever before of Jill that's on this, like, poster-like image they uploaded. So what I'm really hoping, is that Capcom will announce a remake of Resident Evil 3. At that point, I could absolutely just be like after they announce that, if it happens and then the game comes out, then at that point I think I can officially be satiated with my Resident Evil appetite. Like, I don't need any more new games unless they're going to do something awesome with them. But dude, if they remake 3, oh my god, like, I would have a field day. Obviously, it's already confirmed that they're remaking 2, which it'd be nice to get some more info on that, because we haven't gotten much yet.
Hey, Whisker, where's Chris?
But,
Jill, no.
damn, I mean,
Don't want to go back
if they could remake 3,
But we've got to find...
that would complete
What was
the
that?
3 original
Chris?
classic games, you know what I mean? And I just would love to play through that game again in a remaster, remade,
Chris and I
whole new setup, just like this game for the first game, and hopefully what they'll also do with 2. But,
Stay sharp.
I don't know, I just wanted to talk about that, because I just so badly, I really would love a remake of the game. Because it'd be awesome. Like, just imagine running around an HD, amazing, updated Raccoon City, outside, on fire, with brain suckers, zombies, Cerberus everywhere, Nemesis coming after you, just hearing that guttural stars, just, oh. Like wearing headphones maybe in 3D audio or whatnot, who knows? Also, I'm saying whatnot too much, I realize that.
I think you'd better take a look at this.
What is it?
Anyway. But,
Blood.
yeah. I plan to, you know, throughout the stream,
See if you can find
again,
any
tonight,
other clues.
if I'm not feeling up to it, if I get into it a little later, I might cut off the stream and continue it another day, just to fulfill this playthrough. Or I just might get it done all tonight. I don't know yet. But, for now, we're just gonna keep moving on. As you might be able to tell as well, I'm using the new control scheme, which I actually like. I think it's really nice. Of course, I don't mind the tank controls, and I like the tank controls originally, but I don't know, it's just, it's really nice to spice it up with this new, like, control experience. And I always thought this looked so realistic. Like, look at that. Like, Kenneth's face looks like a real human. I could never believe that. It was incredible. Oh, also, of course, I'm starting out with the Samurai Edge. I should have said that, because it's a new game plus.
What is it?
Look out! It's a monster!
Oh god, Barry, do
Let me
something!
take care of it.
Our hero Barry, one of the most beloved and iconic
What the hell is this thing?
characters of Resident Evil,
I
of
found
course.
Kenneth killed by this thing.
But anyway,
Let's report this to Wesker.
man, what was I talking about, actually? Oh, yes, the Samurai Edge. Okay, we started with the Samurai Edge and the regular handgun. I mean, the Samurai Edge is great. And I could go through the game doing a Samurai Edge only run. But I feel like I should probably... I don't know, for this playthrough I think I should just go ahead and... what the hell? I'm trying to get the ink ribbon. There we go. For this playthrough, I think instead what I should do is just... I'm just going to go ahead and do a... just a standard run. A legit run, you know. Collect all the weapons I want or need, and all the ammo and whatnot. There's whatnot again. I'm sorry. I gotta get used to a streaming format. I've never really streamed anything before. Not that there's anybody watching, of course. I mean, this is...
Jill, help me look for him.
This is just me, as if I was recording a Let's Play or something, whatever. That's how I'm treating it anyway, because it's, you know, it's gonna be uploaded to my YouTube. But, you know, I don't even know if anybody's here. Probably not. But if anybody's here, welcome. I hope you enjoy it. So, yeah, that's the trick. If you're, when you're looking for Wesker, oops, sorry, you just gotta walk up the steps and walk down. Similar to the first game on the PS1, you just had to walk behind the stairs and then come back out.
Chris,
You're,
and now Wesker.
that's looking for Wesker.
There's not much we can do. We can search for him separately. I'll investigate the dining room again.
Okay, then. I'll try the door on the other side.
This mansion is gigantic. We could easily get lost. Let's start from the first floor.
Okay.
Oh, I almost forgot. It's a lockpick. You'd make better use of it.
It's better if you, the master of unlocking, take it with you.
Thanks. I may need it.
Listen, if something happens, let's meet up in this hall.
Yeah.
Got it?
Okay.
How would they know, though? Like, I never really understood that. They don't have any way to communicate with each other or anything. I don't know. Whatever. I love this game. Let's not question it. So, here we are. I'm not going to bother with this zombie in here because it's just... I don't know. I just don't want to really do that. So we're going to go ahead and get the map out of the pot here. And, I'm really happy too. The way I'm playing this, the version I'm playing is the physical release that came out with Biohazard. I don't know why I defaulted to Biohazard. Resident Evil 0 HD, which I played when I first got this release, which was awesome. In fact, that was the first time I'd ever gone through and beaten Resident Evil 0 ever. I had never actually done it before. Until I got the remastered version here. I have it on the GameCube, and when I first bought it, I tried it out. But that was when I was first getting into Resident Evil, and I don't know, like the whole dual character thing and the way everything was set up, it was a little odd for me at the time, and I wasn't quite sure of what I was doing. I don't know, it was just a bit alienating at first for someone freshly getting into the series, you know. Same thing sort of happened to me with this game when I got it on the GameCube. Like, I absolutely had no clue what to do, where to go. Like, I didn't even have any of the groundwork in place, because I had never even played the original on PS1 by that point. Whoa. Yeah, so let's get the video from Kenneth. And we won't get to watch that till towards the end of the game. But anyway, I could watch these doors all day. This audio sounds great, by the way, with headphones. I'm listening to this headphones, obviously, because I'm using a microphone. But, yeah, good stuff. Okay, so we're gonna get the ammo. And, but anyway, Resident Evil 0, yeah, that was a great game, actually. Like, a lot of people bash it, they think it's weird. Like, yeah, I mean, in a lot of aspects, it definitely is. It's, some people call it, like, the black sheep of the series, which, you know, I guess is apt, but, it's definitely not one of my favorites, I'll tell you that. But I did have fun with what I played. It definitely was entertaining. It definitely felt like a classic-style Resident Evil game. You know, that's how it was made, but except with, you know, all these new mechanics. Anyway, let's go ahead and... Whoops, there we go. See, that's the benefit of the new control scheme, the new controls, because you could just easily bypass certain things and just make a complete mockery out of aspects of this game, just because, again, this game was designed around the player's control format to be tank control, so that's why there's many times where the game is just not prepared for your movement, and it's just like, oof, yikes, let's slow that down so I can catch you. But, it's fun, though, because you could just easily cheat the game out. I could still do that anyway with the tank controls. It's not that hard. It's obviously more difficult than with the new control layout. But, yeah, it makes things easier for sure. But it puts this game on easy mode, almost. I mean, it was never even really that hard to begin with. I mean, your first time through, as I was just explaining, usually is, just because you don't know where this puzzle piece goes, where this thing is, what door you need to go through, where's this, where's that. It's really complicated your first time through, and that was me when I first played this game. I remember I first got this game when I was still in middle school. I put it on my GameCube, and the first time I ever played it, I was going through it for the first time, and I genuinely got scared, you know, regarding several parts. Which, like, now it's like, this game isn't scary at all. To me, anyway. Some people think that it's very scary, but I don't know. I mean, I'm not really the type of person that gets too scared of horror games. I love them, but I'm never really that scared of them for the most part. There are definitely some that can creep me out, especially if I've got the right settings, you know, if it's nighttime, everyone's asleep in the house or whatever, you know, home alone even, then, you know, then it can get kind of bad sometimes. It depends on the game, you know, if it's well done. Also, I'm sorry if you might like hear too much of my controller clacking or anything. Some people really like that, but others might be annoyed. Um, anyway, but yeah, it's funny because like I'm just talking about all this stuff and whatever, but I'm like having no trouble navigating or anything or knowing what I have to do just because I know this game so well, and I haven't even really been paying much attention. It's just all like muscle memory, really. Anyway. Alright. So that's another thing that I really loved about this remake, obviously, comparing it to the original, is that, A, they added a crap load of new, just like, not only areas, but new puzzles, new ways to solve puzzles, new enemies, I think maybe a couple new weapons here and there, maybe, but, overall, just, they, like, this is the absolute poster child of what it means to make a good video game remake. Not only staying faithful to the source material, but also making a very good and smooth transition into a newer gaming generation while bringing in new players and fans alike, and also, you know, just sort of keeping things fresh for, you know, veterans of the series who have been with the games for a while. So, I mean, that's the whole deal with the Resident Evil 2 remake. I'm totally fine with them making a remake of 2. I'd love to see a remake of 2. It's great. It's not one of my all-time favorite ones. I know a lot of people hold it very dearly to their hearts. And with, you know, with good reason, I understand. It's definitely one of the best games in the entire series, for sure. It's never been one of my top favorites, though. Again, personally, that goes to Resident Evil 3 in terms of talking about still the classic PlayStation ones. Just because... Oh, fuck, I probably should have went back there. There's ammo. Hopefully the dogs don't come out. But I don't think they come out till later. Like when you come back to the mansion after the guardhouse. Anyway... But, for the most part, it has to do... Oh, damn it. Anyway. You know, I'm just gonna use this switch. Because I just want to get this ammo real quick. And I should have gotten it before I left the room. But anyway, like I was saying... I'm really excited for this remake, and I'm fine with them making a remake. Some people might have, you know, an issue with that because they don't want to see, you know, the game that they love so much be, you know, maybe dismantled and kind of ruined by a remake. But I don't know. In that same breath, like you have to take into consideration, like your old game isn't going away. You know what I mean? It's like, sure, they could dishonor it by not doing a faithful job and making a decent remake or updating it good enough. But, I don't know, I mean, I'm just of the belief that if they could do it, and there's a good reason to, then go ahead and do it. And, you know, if they make it, this is just my stipulation. If they make, well, they are making the Resident Evil 2 remake, and they put it out, and it's not to the caliber of this game, I think they would have wasted their time. Just because, like, the way that this remake was done was so perfectly executed, in my opinion. I have such an adoration for this game, and it's such a well-done update to the 96 original, you know? And I feel like that game, more than any of them, needed it more than anything, you know what I mean? Like, of course, the original's a classic. It's still fun to play if you don't mind that type of gameplay or graphics, which, you know, I never have. Unless the game, like, even for its time, had, like, a putrid display of graphics, then it's fine. By 1996 standards, the original Resident Evil was not that bad at all. It was, in fact, somewhat impressive in certain aspects, but, you know, by today's standards, it's extremely laughable. But yeah, I mean, again, I feel like that one needed it more than anything, just due to the really bad voice acting, which is, you know, still hilarious, and I love it. The horrible design choices for many of the areas that you go through the game. There's not very much detail on a lot of the walls. Like, you're dealing with a lot of like blank wall spaces and these weird colors and stuff. Like, just some weird design choices that didn't look very appealing overall. And I feel like this game definitely overhauled that to the extreme to make it very eye-catching, very... Every room you go into is just a whole wash of, like, intricate, really nice things to look at. Like, these pre-rendered areas, they did such a good job in. So, I'm really hoping, that's another point, that on the remake, not only do they make it just like this for 2, I really hope that they can get, like, the same caliber, remaster the whole thing, update everything, and change some of the puzzles, keep the old puzzles, add some new areas and story parts, like they do with this, with the whole Lisa Trevor thing and whatnot.
Wesker! Barry!
There's whatnot again, I'm sorry.
Jill, you in there?
Barry?
But yeah, as long as they do that,
The door's jammed!
I feel
Stand
like
back!
it'll be good, you know?
Grab my hand!
That was a close call. You were almost a Jill sandwich. Had to do it, sorry. Oh, God. Oh. Oh,
Barry!
That was a close one.
look at this view.
A second late, you would have fit nicely into a sandwich.
Really? Thanks. But Barry, didn't you say you were going back to the dining room to find other clues? I'm glad and all, but why are you here?
I just had something I wanted to check. Anyway, we should get back to searching for Wesker and Chris.
Yes.
Thanks, Barry. I owe you one.
Don't mention it.
I mean, the lighting, the character models, everything, it looks so good in this remaster. It's great. But anyway, like I was saying, I really hope that for the Resident Evil 2 remake, they stick with pre-rendered background type stuff just like this, you know? Because it looks great. It looks damn good. And these ones here were made back in, like, what was it, 2002? When the original remake came out on the GameCube? And updated, it still looks great. I mean, these were all made back then, and it looks phenomenal. Sure, you could tell it's a little aged here and there, but for the most part, it's damn good. Alright. Oh no, what am I gonna do? Okay. So again, we're gonna drop off the Samurai Edge, because, you know, we're doing things legit here. That's right, I'm gonna need the, Sorry, I'm just thinking ahead for certain things. I don't know, should I just carry the shotgun? Yeah, because here's the thing, actually, I typically pick up all the handgun ammo and stuff, but I never end up using the handgun throughout the game, just because I tend to conserve all my ammo a lot, unless I know I really need it. So that said, like, I personally don't ever use the handgun, especially in the very beginning parts of the game, if at all. I typically, my first weapon I start using is the shotgun. But, yeah, because I never like to waste ammo, usually, especially if it's an enemy that I can just easily dodge. I got the map, right? Yeah, out of the vase. But, also a little tip, in case you didn't know, you actually run faster if you don't have any weapons equipped whatsoever. Look at this big old herb. Jill's gonna just smash her face into it. Okay. Alright, so this is locked. And we need to get that wooden board and put it in here, get the lighter. Yeah, that's the next couple rooms over. Oh, but anyway, but yeah, like I said, I was hoping that they do the pre-rendered backgrounds and, you know, just make it like this. And not only that, but please, please do the same for 3. I could absolutely die happy, Capcom, if you could do that. Okay. So enough about that. Let's continue on to talking about this game that we're playing here. Sorry, I just got into a little, like, weird mode there where I was just like, here's my history with Resident Evil, and here's what I think should happen in the future. Like, you know, these are just my opinions, you know. I think a fair amount of people would share similar ones. There's the good dog whistle. Yes, yes. More ammo. That's the only reason I'm only carrying the handgun ammo, because I just carry the handgun. I'm gonna pick up all of them. Oh man, I should probably combine some of these. Alright. Lighter of lighter. I always love that. Not something you could even really easily see that well on the GameCube version. Oh boy. But anyway, I'm having fun so far. So I love playing this game. Never get tired of it. Even though I do the same thing every time. I get the stuff in the same order usually. I do the same things. I pick the same character. I pick the same difficulty. I just go through it and I just enjoy it. Damn good fire, too. Pre-rendered video, obviously, but still. Alright, let's get the map. Because, you know, like, as well as I know this game, and the layout even, and everything, I still... I can never go through the game with skipping the maps. Like, I just need the maps, you know what I mean? It's like... I could probably do fine without using them, but it's just like it's like a security blanket at this point. Like I can't give them up. There's no way that I could go through Resident Evil game without having maps. Like again, even though I could probably do it because I just know the areas where to go, what to get, what order to do things in. My order anyway. You don't have to do it the way I do it, obviously. But I feel like I could do all right without it, but I don't wanna. Let's just drop that off. Anyway. Also, I'm kind of doing this whole playthrough and stream because I want to show my friend how to play this game, how it's done. Because it's funny because the not that long ago I had him actually play through this game for the first time. He's never played this before. So I wanted to have him play it just to experience it for himself and, you know, how great it is, how it's one of the best survival horror games of all time. And so I had him play it. He's never played it before. So I was just like, hey, if you have any questions or whatever, or if you feel like you're stuck or something, like, you know, feel free to use a guide, no problem. That's the way I did it back in the day. And so that's what he did. And actually he streamed it, you know, over the PS4 just like this.
Barry.
And, I watched him play through it, and it was very entertaining.
Good news?
Other than I'm still alive in this madhouse? No.
Just watching somebody who's never done it before play through it and kind of stumble through the game.
First. There's gotta be a back door somewhere.
All right then, let's split up again.
Hey, hold on a sec. Look what I've found.
A can of fizz.
A can of fizz. It's sure to yellow and mellow those things. It's yours. Hopefully you won't have to use it.
Nice.
What about you?
Oh, don't worry. I like the buddy system we have here.
I see. Thanks. I'll take it.
See you later.
Ciao.
Nice. So, actually, wait, that takes... whatever. Yeah, we'll go through that after. So anyway, so we're going to continue on through here. I have the dog whistle, so next up that means we're going to the section actually that's on the other side of that first door on the left I tried. We can unlock that from the other side where we're about to go. So anyway, but yeah, we have to use the dog whistle outside on this little balcony out here. Because one of the dogs has a collar that has a item that we need. Just listen to this atmosphere, like nothing except for just the wind howling in the forest in this hot summer night here. So we blew the dog whistle, which obviously doesn't make a noise that we can hear. And here's the dog. Didn't anticipate that, but that's okay. Perfect! 2 shotgun shots. Not bad at all. That would have taken several handgun shots. But it doesn't matter, because we're okay. Alright, so if you examine, press a switch, and we get a coin. But except, that's no coin. In fact, does a little twirl, and we have an imitation armor key, which we'll need in the next area, which we will see. I'm still on fine. Very good. I mean, just look at this atmosphere. Like, this is absolutely amazing. Don't need the dog whistle. Okay. Now, actually, I think I needed to go through... Yeah, you know what? Let's go back this way, actually, because I tend to go back out the other way. But, yeah, so we're just going to keep going. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just having fun like I usually do. I'm still on fine, so we don't need to use the herbs at all. But yeah, so we got the coin, well, or the imitation key, which we can go ahead and use soon. Yeah, I just want to drop off. Actually, in fact, we could just go get that right now. And I believe this is the part where this Crimson Head lying in the hallway wakes up. Right after we walk over it. Over here. Get ready. Well, before that happens, I'm just going to grab this herb. Okay. There he goes. So yeah, in case you're watching this and you have no idea, this is what I'm talking about, where, you know, if they're remaking the game, introduce some awesome new stuff, just to keep it fresh for those who've played the original, and just to overall make for a great gaming experience. The Crimson Heads were introduced in this remake when it was, you know, obviously when it first came out, as a really, really cool new mechanic just for the zombies, to where if you kill them without, you know, blowing their head off by getting a headshot, which is rare with certain weapons and a little more common with others, like for instance the shotgun, if you aim it up when they're close, you can just blow their head clean off usually. Handgun, a lot less likely to do that. But if you don't kill a zombie by blowing its head off at all by chance, they introduce a system with this where with the lighter, you carry around this little thing of kerosene, and you can incinerate the body. Once you cremate the body pretty much, they don't have any chance of coming back. So, but if you fail to do that and you just leave them alone, the bodies will just stay there forever until I think like 30 minutes game time passes or something like that. And then next time you come visit that area, they'll wake up off the ground and turn into super zombies. Crimson Heads, they're called. And you could hear it in the background there. Anyway, yeah, so we're going to go back downstairs and go explore down there. So we got a couple things. Yeah, the Crimson Heads, yeah, this is how they act. They're pretty much assholes in every regard. In fact, I'm absolutely like going the wrong way. Let's just check our health real quick. Yeah, we probably want to use that. Okay. Anyway, wow, I'm really fucking this part up. But anyway, yeah, I meant to go through here. So, we're just gonna keep going through. See ya. Oh no, he's getting in. Also, fun fact, if the zombies are on a staircase, they're not going to try to grab you or anything. If you pass by them, they'll just try to vomit all over you, which does hurt you, of course. But it's very easy to dodge. Okay. So we're going to drop these off because we don't really need that, and we'll just take the green herb. And how's my health, actually? I think it's on caution now, which sucks, but... yeah, I think we're alright with that. So anyway... Yeah, that guy, in case you couldn't guess, is going to turn into a Crimson Knight at some point. But yeah, I don't know. That's just speculation for my part. Going back to what I was talking about earlier with the image that they released on the website of for the 20th anniversary. It's got that. It's a new render of Jill in this outfit, and I'm really hoping that that might be a hint as to, hey, we're also going to remake Resident Evil 3 at some point. I mean, Nemesis is there front and center, Jill's there front and center. It's like, come on, dude, please make that. I really want that. Okay, so we're getting some more self-defense items. Actually, my health is a lot lower than I thought it was. Fuck, do I yeah, alright, let's go here. Let's get the death mask in here. Oh crap, oh, I'm such an idiot. I never went through the side part in the hallway I was in earlier where you need the pesticide. There's a bag of pesticide you need to get. You put it in that little water thing with the hoses you just saw briefly. He's gonna crash through. Oh, not yet. Not until you do that bit there. Okay. In the meantime, let's go ahead and do this room. I believe this is the room that contains the ultra-famous diary entry of Itchy Tasty. Yep, that's this. Again, here's some more handgun ammo, which I don't need, but I want to collect. Oh, gee, I wonder if there's someone in there. Oh, that was weird. They didn't even let me pick up the journal. Also, strangely enough, I thought I remember there being shotgun shells in there, which is why it makes it worth it to be in here. I don't know. Maybe that's on, like, easy mode or something. Honestly, I can't remember right now. But it's okay. We'll go ahead and get our pesticide. We'll go get the blue gem, too, in the dining room that fell. Because we're right at the door in which we can use that. And I should probably heal myself with the herbs I got, because we're about to get a shit ton more, so... Got a lot to do here, so... Okay, well, let's just heal, because why not? And get the blue gem. Perfect. I feel like it'd get really annoying eating in this dining room just because that clock. I don't know. Okay. So first off, we're just going to do this blue gem. I forget what you get in here. I think it might be shotgun shells with this. Yeah, so this is the first gem you put in. You put in the blue gem. Yeah, here we go. You get shotgun shells. Later on, you can get a yellow gem, and if you put that in, I believe you get the one of the Mo discs. One of the first Mo discs, I think, that you get out of 3 that you need in order to save your partner character. At the end of the game, they're locked in a thing. You need to put 3 Mo discs and 3 game cubes. And obviously, at this point, it'd be Chris, because he's the one who disappeared. He's the one you're not playing as. And so Chris is the one behind bars, set up by Wesker. And obviously he plays Chris, then it's Jill. But here's the declaration right now. This is the way I'm going to be playing this game. This is the way I usually play the game. I always have it set up so that I'm always at the end of the game with Barry. We make a great team, and I never bother saving Chris. I don't care about getting the Mo discs. I don't care about saving him. I've done it before a couple times in the past. I just don't like it because I really don't like Chris as a character. I don't like him at all. So I prefer the ending where it's just Jill and Barry in the helicopter and they're out of here. Rightio. So we got some shotgun shells, which is good. And we've got these 2 keys. We do need to go ahead and get the pesticide, which is this way. I just had to get my bearings straight. I forgot where I was headed. So, we're getting the pesticide, we're going to get a crap load of herbs, and more importantly, a death mask. 1 of 4 we need in order to progress. The death masks, in case you don't know, are actually just these masks, in case you couldn't tell by the name, that you need to bring, actually, to that really horrific dungeon-like underground place that we saw in the cemetery. And you need to place them on these little face statues, and it'll unleash a boss fight, and you beat that, and then you can pretty much progress to the next area. Oh boy. There's more herbs here, too, but... You know what? Screw it. I'm just going to pick up a green and a red. Again, we're going to get a crap load more later. It's always good to have a healthy amount of healing items on you at all times. Well, not really at all times, but just in general, like in your inventory. Your item box, particularly. Just to have a nice backup, just in case, because you never know. And sometimes you might just be in an area where, like, oh, damn, there's not really many healing items here. Okay. So, we're going to go back and use our pesticide. Or chemical, as it's just referred to. But, actually, no, I just realized I was wrong this entire time. It's not pesticide, that's for pests, as the name suggests. It's, herbicide. Herbicide. I mean, herbs aside. Jokes. We're all about jokes here on our local stream. Hope you're enjoying the network. Adaptation. Alright. Yes, so ideally we want to go upstairs again. Just because it'd be... I don't know. It's easier. I think... Yeah, actually, this is the best way to go, probably.
Can I get...
And, sorry about that. So anyway, okay, so now that we have the herbicide, we're going to go on through and kill the plant. That's not just your average garden weed. No. This is, something else entirely. Oh, dear. Yeah, so you just gotta dump it into this little pool of water thing. Sucks it all up. And then all you gotta do is just turn the switch over to red. And we kill the disgusting T-virus plant. That doesn't really do much aside from if you try to get past it, it just smacks you. But now we're fine. And here's the first death mask out of 4. The one without eyes. Damn it. We're gonna have to come back. Just because I want to get all these herbs. Just to have them on deck, you know. And, yep. Now they're coming through. Yeah, so what we want to do is just drop off the death mask. We're not going to need them until later. In fact, I'm probably not even going to really need this right now either. Or this. I mean, if I find any more handgun rounds, I'll probably just pass them up, because again, I don't really even need it at all. But again, I just want to collect all these herbs just to, again, have them in my storage, just in case. And just to not worry about, well, like, where's some more healing items? I mean, they come to you pretty easily, but it's always just nice to have a stash, you know? You see what I mean about the new control layout? It's just, like, super easy to dodge the zombies. And, you know, most other enemies, too, in particular, like the chimeras later. They're pretty easy to dodge with that. Anyway, this is just gonna be me doing a bunch of herb collecting. Yeah, I think that's it, right? Yeah. We'll keep at least just one solitary green herb, because, you know, we might find just a singular red one around. That happens sometimes. Or you might find a blue one. You might want to combine that in case you're poisoned. We're hopefully not going to be getting poisoned in this run at all, because I hate getting poisoned, and it's just annoying. That said, let's see, where are we moving on to next? We got the first death mask. We still got these keys, so we definitely have some doors we need to open. Oh, damn it. Just tase him in the end. Okay. So again, we're just going to drop off these herbs, and we'll be well on our way to opening up some new locked doors. Okay, we'll just keep this one on hand. Because you never know. You gotta be prepared here. Also, just as a tip, just in case anybody wants to know, if you ever decide to play a classic Resident Evil game, like this one, or any other ones really, I would highly suggest that you save as often as you can, but not so much that you run out of ink ribbons, because that would suck. You know, because you could just very easily just fuck yourself over and have to restart the entire game if you're trying to get a very low save count. It's happened to me several times throughout my years playing this game, and it's led to many rage quit moments in which that'll happen. I'm back to the beginning, and I don't feel like making all that progress again. So do yourself a favor and don't put yourself through that. If it's your first time through a Resident Evil game, a classic style Resident Evil game, save as often as you feel you need to. Do not feel like you need to throw your balls on the table and show everybody what you got. Just, you know, go through it at your own caution. I could probably just get through this game without saving even once. Usually I don't risk that, just because, you know, it would really suck having to go through it all the way again. But, yeah, I usually do get through the game, though, with just at least one save. It's usually right before a certain part where it can be kind of iffy, like, oof, this thing could one-hit kill me, you know, I could whatever. And, you know, that'll usually be an instance where I'll be like, alright, let's just save here, just for insurance policy. Oh! Richard!
What happened? You're wounded.
This whole place is a killing zone. There are monsters.
What did this to you?
A big snake. And it had to be poisonous.
Poisonous?
Yes.
Richard, hold on.
Bring me serum. I saw some, but didn't bring any.
I'll go and get it, okay? You're gonna make it.
Thanks.
So, hilariously, in the original version on PS1, Richard's performance is the thing I find the most hilarious about the original Resident Evil, which I feel like isn't talked about enough. His character in particular, the voice actor for him in the PS1 version, is so terrible. Like, this guy doesn't know how to act at all, and it's just so hilarious to me. He's just like, this house is full of terrible demons. Ouch. And, I gotta laugh every time. And it's hilarious, especially in that version, too, when he's like, oh, I need serum, bring me some serum. And he's worried about the poison from the giant snake, as opposed to the giant Coke can, like, teeth punctures all throughout his chest. It's hilarious. And then when he dies, when you find him, it's even better, because he's just like, I always love that. So anyway, we need to get this serum. What the hell? I didn't want to open that. Okay, getting the serum. Gotta get to Richard. See, the idea with this is you gotta do it as quick as possible, because if you lag behind, then Richard dies. Because you can get to him quick enough. I usually don't fail in this. It's somewhat hard to. I mean, if you know where this is, it's not hard to get to. It's pretty close. But, yeah. So he'll give us his radio, which is broken. We can only receive transmissions, but we can't make any transmissions of our own. But it'll be useful somewhat and come into play later. Ah, excuse me. Alright. Richard, hold on. Ouch. I think when was it? Like a couple of years ago? When did this original remaster of this game come out? I think it was like in late 2014.
Here, Richard.
And
I'm gonna give you a shot.
I think for the PC version, I think at the time somebody was working on a mod to put like the original PS1 voice acting into it,
Here's my radio.
which is great.
Take it. I'm... Does it ever not hurt?
Yeah, needles suck. I know, Richard.
I'm okay. The others...
I love how he's just being such a trooper about it. Like, his entire bicep is mangled. Like, it's ripped open to the bone, it looks like. You know? And it's just like, well, dude. I always forget that. Always forget to bring the lighter. I need the lighter over here for this next little area to get, like, a music sheet. And it's so stupid the way it works. Like, it's... The room, you can clearly see everything in the room, but according to the game, it's just a tad too dark to make out what you're feeling there. So so the game makes you get a lighter and light a candle in the room so you can see what you're doing. Yay! He won't be coming back. So anyway, we just need to get the lighter so we can light that room, because we need to pick up a music sheet, and it won't let you unless the room's lit. Again, retarded game mechanic, but we'll deal with it. Oh, come on. Oh, there's a note from Barry saying, "Hey, I left you some shiz there." So, whoops. Wait, how'd that happen? Okay, so we got the first aid spray, first one of the game. Here's, I think, just grenade rounds, right? Yeah, grenade rounds. Or no, incendiary, wow. I was really off on that. And then this is the little flask to carry your kerosene oil around. And that's what you need to carry. So, this is a reason why I don't think many people do it at all. I don't ever do it for this reason, but because along with all your other shit, like what I'm already carrying, like at least one weapon with probably ammo, health item, keys, it's like you're carrying all that, and then just to burn bodies, you're asking me to carry this little thing of kerosene and the lighter. It's like, I don't want to take up 2 inventory slots just so I can burn these bodies, which is absolutely unnecessary. Like, you don't have to do it whatsoever. You can get through the game no problem without burning the bodies. So, I never do that. Also, a good rule of thumb is to always kill enemies that are always a problem for you. In fact, you know what? Before we continue on to do that other stuff, I just want to get this stuff done in here while we're over here. May as well. We got the key. Oh, red herb. That would come in handy. We'll get that later. First, we're gonna give Barry a bit of a scare.
Jill.
Barry, I didn't mean to get you that excited.
Right. Anyway, you should read this.
The researcher's will.
What do you make of it?
Well, I guess we were right about this mansion being quite unnatural.
You have a way with understatements.
Where's the part that's torn off?
Well, my only guess is that it was the most important part, and somebody didn't want anyone to see it. Let's continue our investigation.
Yes. We shall continue. I like this music. It's so mysterious. Like, what's happening here? Whoops. Oh, damn it. Okay. Anyway. Oh, sorry, I'm back. I was just curious because it showed me that I had a comment from my one viewer right now who's watching, and I was just curious as to what it said, because I don't have the comments displayed here. I typically don't like stuff fucking around with my display of the game. I just want the thing full screen, you know. But yeah, the graphics are definitely really nice. Like, again, like I said in the beginning of the stream, which I don't think you were here for that, but I was just talking and saying how this is such a great specimen, as the game said, of everything right to do with not only Remake, but now for this version, an HD remaster, you know? I mean, they really, really cleaned up everything with this and really made it nice. I mean, as it is, it was one of the best, in my opinion, the best-looking GameCube games ever out. Because even back then, you know, it still looked like this, but on the GameCube. But of course, you know, everything wasn't as clean as it is now. But they updated a lot of the stuff to make it look really nice. So anyway, where's the thing? Okay, we got to put the lure over here, and the bee over here. See what I mean? Like, this is why you need tank controls for moments like that. It's like the camera angle changes, and then you're just like, oh god, and then it just kind of fucks up. But yeah, it's fine. Let's hit the switch. And we get the wind crest, which we won't need till a bit later, and then, oh boy, a giant bee. This is one of those giant, Japanese hornets that are assholes. Nah, it's just a T-virus infected bug. Are bees considered bugs? They are, right? They got 6 legs. What's in this room again? Oh wow, we're getting more viewers. That's something new. Haha. Welcome, 3 viewers. I hope you're gonna enjoy this amazing debacle. No, we'll be okay. There's ink ribbon. Should I pick up the ink ribbon? Yeah, we're gonna go to the inventory anyway. May as well. I mean, again, like I said earlier, I'm probably just gonna save the game once, but I may as well pick up the ink ribbons. I don't know why, but I think there's a first aid spray in here, right? Yes. Excellent. Okay. And yeah, we're just going to keep the lighter, because again, I got set off course a little bit because I wanted to just get these rooms done first. But, I don't... Yeah, whatever. Fuck the red herb. Ugh. Okay. I love it when they just clip right through you like that. Oh no, actually I did want to go up there. No, I'm sorry. We're gonna go to the item box. Oh, damn it. Okay. Okay, drop that. Don't need the crest. Or the ink ribbon. And yeah, we're all set. Bear with me, guys, for a moment. I just need to mess with the settings here real quick. Kitmatic. There you go. That's your name. Yeah. Yeah, the graphics on the GameCube, absolutely. It's they were amazing at the time. Like, I definitely recognize that, but I mean, at this point, they're absolutely incredible. Sorry, I just wanted to change it so I could actually see comments and whatnot in the game. Oh god, this is really disorienting now. Oh well. Also, Gung Troll. I don't know, Kitmatic, if you were in here before, but there's that's what I was talking about. This is the one I wanted to show how to actually play this game to. Like this is how you do it. Isn't that right, Tony? I've been going for an hour. And actually, can I, oh, fucking hell. Actually, can I? Yes, I can. Awesome. Actually, I think I'm gonna have to look this up real quick, because I never remember the solution to this, and this is really annoying to do trial and error with. Sorry. bear with me a sec. The Four Knights puzzle. I just never remember the order. You think that'd be something I would remember? Okay, top right. Bottom left. Bottom right and top left. Top left goes in automatically. And there you have it. Then you just gotta push the button. And there we go. Yes, Kitmatic. I was talking about that earlier. I wasn't sure if you were here or not yet, but the yeah, I mean, the way I'm doing the movement here, obviously you can tell it's very free with the new control movement, you know, just for the newcomers who, you know, are not used to tank controls or who don't like tank controls, because, you know, surprise, surprise, there aren't very many people that like tank controls. Haha. I'm not one of them, of course. I do like tank controls, but it's just fun and interesting to play with this control scheme, and like I said before, it makes the game really easy in some aspects. But anyway, just to finish that thought up, right now I have it set up so that the default control is this free movement, and I'm using the analog stick for this, the left stick. However, while with this control layout, you can actually just start using the D-pad, which is automatically tank controls. That's what I'm using right now. I'm just pushing forward on the D-pad, turning, here we go, and then I hold down square, and now I'm running. but this is the tank controls. And same thing applies like you would expect. You hit back and the run button, and you do a quick turn, back and the run button, do a quick turn. Also, alternatively, you could hit any direction on the right stick, and it'll do a quick turn. That's just my control setup. I don't remember if that's default or not, but that's the way I usually like to have it set up on this HD remaster version. But yeah, I mean, if you haven't played this version, I would absolutely highly recommend it. Just visually, it's just so nice to take in the updated visuals. Alright, so that's that covered. Richard's doing okay. Yeah, we're not doing the snake till later. I'm also debating whether or not I should fight the snake later in order to get the awesome, I don't remember what it's called, the riot shotgun or the assault shotgun that Richard has. Because he's got the awesome, I think it's a riot shotgun? Again, I don't remember what they call it in this. One of the two. Riot or assault. Oh, god damn it. Are you serious right now? Top keck. Well, you know, whatever. Oh, yeah, Kitmatic, no problem at all. Yeah, I'm playing, well, I was playing, I was doing once again the New Game Plus on normal difficulty. I always do it on normal. And, yeah, I usually never bother fighting the snake, just because I don't know, I don't like wasting time fighting the snake. Just because you can just run in, get the death mask, and run out, and you don't have to fight the snake, and then it just eats Richard, and I'm usually like, yeah, you know, whatever. But if you want the shotgun, you gotta kill the snake at that part, and, yeah, it's not really that hard at all. Like, if you get the, before fighting him, if you get the rocket launcher, or the grenade launcher from Forest outside, you just bring the acid rounds, you know, it's like what, 3 hits or something with acid shells, and then he's done, pretty much, but no problem at all. But yeah, I always play on, normal difficulty, and I always have fun doing it. But thanks for checking me out, Kitmatic. If you're still here, I don't think you are, it says I have no viewers at this point. But either way, I somehow died there. And this will be the end of my stream, just a nice little hour recording. It'll, you know, be up on YouTube for anyone to watch later, but yeah, you know, I mean, that's one of the things that just sucks the wind out of my sails, so unfortunately, I don't really feel like starting over again and getting to where I was. Even though I didn't really make all that much progress, I just, you know, I just wanted to do this as a quick spur-of-the-moment thing, just because it's the 20th anniversary today, and I at least wanted to try this out. Recently, I just upgraded my internet service, so it's nice and fast, cable internet. I know, I was living in the dark ages, but, so I also was curious as to running a stream, and it was pretty successful. You know, it worked, didn't drop or anything like that, so things working out. I got some viewer comments here from Kitmatic, but oh wow, awesome! Thanks, Kitmatic. Thanks for subscribing. Yeah, I'll probably do some more stream type stuff in the future. If you're ever interested, then by all means come check it out. I'll probably actually go ahead and stream this whole game again sometime soon. Just not sure when yet, but yeah, I'm pretty much done for the night for that. Again, that's one of the things I talked about. Just sucks the wind right out of your sails, kills your momentum, and you gotta start over. Again, that's why I said you should save often if you're not too sure of yourself, but yeah, I don't know. Sometimes you just screw up. But oh well. Gonna end the stream here then, and yeah, so that's it for that. Anyone watching on YouTube, thanks for watching this, and you know, expect an actual playthrough sometime soon. So we are ending the broadcast.